in today's video I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial on this eye look right here. I am only going to be showing the eyes. If you guys want to know what I did on my face, all the products will be listed down below. But this is like my full coverage foundation routine. And if that video is already up, I will link that video down below for you guys to check out. But in this video, I only use the Tartelette in Bloom palette by Tarte. I really wanted to focus just on using one palette for one eye look. This palette is really great for day to night looks, really great travel palette because you can create so many different looks with just one palette. So that is what I wanted to do today. So I really enjoyed this video and find it helpful. So if you guys want to see how I did this look, then just keep watching. Shade Smarty Pants, and this is what I'm going to put in my crease. This is a Smashbox number 10 brush. I've had this for so long. And this is just going to be our transition color. And as you guys can see, I'm holding the brush from afar like this because I don't want to put too much pressure on my eye with this color because I really want it to be like a light dusting. And if I were to go closer like this, too much product is going to come off and it's going to look too harsh. So I'm holding my brush from afar and just putting it back and forth in my crease, but I'm not going on my brow bone and I'm not necessarily going on my lid. After that, I'm going to go in with a Morphe M502 brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Rebel. This is more of a stiffer crease brush, so right here I'm going to lay it right in my outer crease. You want to start off as far as possible because we want to really leave as much lid space as possible for our for the more shimmery shade. So now I'm holding the brush more from the middle rather than the end because I want this color to be a little bit more saturated. I'm placing the color in this one area first, and then I will slowly start to blend in. And when I'm blending this color in, I'm not going past pretty much the pupil of my eye. Pressure, I'm holding my brush from afar. Then I'm going to slowly, whatever is left on this brush, bring it in my inner corner. So that way we get this color a little bit transitioning into our inner corner, but not too much. You don't want to hold it this close because it's going to be way too much color right there in the inner corner. So if you hold your brush farther down and just lightly bring it in, that's perfect, because as you guys can see, the majority of the colors are right here. So by holding it farther, you're really helping to feather out the shade. Now I'm going to go in with my Luxie 231 small tapered blending brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Leader and Activist. I'm really going to focus this at first in my outer corner. I'm keeping this lower towards my lash line, first building up the color, and then very slowly starting to round it up towards my crease. And I'm going in circular motions to really help to blend this color. I'm holding the brush from afar and I'm bringing this color slightly, very, very slightly, because I don't want this whole area to be dark. We just want a light shadow. Perfect. Okay, so then I'm going to go back in with my Morphe M502 brush, which is what we use to put down the Rebel color, and I'm not going to pick up any extra product. I'm just going to blend the edges of this shade out, of this outer corner out. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit of the color Sweetheart just on the tip of this brush, just to help to blend out the edges. And back in with my Luxie brush. This is a brush that we picked up the two darker colors on. Not picking up any extra product, but anything that's left on here, I'm slightly, again, going to go and bring that color in just a little bit. The farther you bring in this color, the smaller your eyes will look. So by keeping the darker color mainly on the outer part of your eye, it's kind of helping to shape your eye, but then it's not closing in your eye because we're not bringing this dark color all the way into our inner corner. And I'm going to go in with my clean Makeup Forever 242 brush. I love this for blending. I'm just going to blend the very edges of this. Alrighty, so now for the fun part, the shimmery shade. I'm going to take my MAC 239 brush, I believe. I will list all the brushes I'm using down below. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to pick up the color Funny Girl. This color on its own is very pretty, but I kind of want it to be a little bit more intense. So I'm going to pick up some of the shadow here, and then I'm going to take my Essence Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray and just wet the shadow. Just spray it right on the brush. Just one squirt is perfect. And then this we are just going to put on our clean lid that we left open here. I'm starting in the inner corner, and I'm pressing this shadow down so I can really pack it on. Now to blend this dark from the light, I'm going to pick up the same Morphe M502 brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Sweetheart and Rebel, just a little bit of both. And I'm just going to go over this little section, this middle section right here, and just blend it out. So now we are going to leave it at this point. If you guys want to leave it at this point, you guys definitely can. If you guys want to do eyeliner, you do not have to wing out your eyeliner for this look. I personally like to wing out my eyeliner because I feel like it just like elongates my eyes and just kind of gives it like this cat eye shape, which I really like. Sometimes I just have to do my eyeliner first just so that way I can see like how everything is shaping and everything is coming together. And then I will look straight on into a mirror, and that way you guys can see. You can even stretch out your lids a little bit just to see if your eyes are even or if there's anything that you need to tweak a little bit. So automatically what I can see right now just by looking straight into my mirror is this darker color comes up a little bit more higher in my crease than it does on this eye. It's going to be a lot harder if I try to erase this darker brown color that I brought up a little bit higher, but it would be a lot easier just to pull this darker color a little bit more into my crease. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into my Luxie brush, and I'm going to pick up the color Leader and a little bit of Activist. Not too much though, because you don't want it to appear too dark. And so I'm going to hold my brush from afar, and while looking straight into my mirror, I'm kind of going to be focusing my eyes down like this, kind of squinting, looking down. And I'm just holding the brush from afar so that way I put very light pressure on the bristles. And I'm just going to very, very lightly drag this color in. Now we need to go back in and blend. So I'm going to take my Morphe M502 with no extra product on it, and I'm just going to go right on top of that dark color and blend out those edges. Or Charmer on a Morphe M33 brush, and I'm going to, with my pinky, lift my brow bone just so that way I can get right underneath the arch of my brows and really help to highlight that area. Then with my Makeup Forever, very lightly buff the edges out, and then you're done. And pop on some lashes, finish up my face makeup, and then I will be right back. I wanted to show you guys what I did with my eyes. All I did was I took from the same Tartelette and Bloom palette, I took the color Rebel right here, and I took this on a Morphe M431 brush, and I literally just that one color and smudged it across my lower lash line. And then I just applied some bottom mascara. I used the Wet n Wild Max Plus Volume Mascara on my lower lashes. As for eyelashes that I applied, Tyler Luxe lashes in Gilded. These have just been my go-to ones. They're just so fluffy and dramatic. I just really, really love them. On my lips, I lined my lips with the NYX lip pencil in Beyond Nude. I have been using this so much. I love it. The Wet n Wild Bare It All lipstick right on top, just for a more muted brown nude color. That is what I used. And that is pretty much it, guys. That finishes up this makeup tutorial on these eyes. I absolutely love the way they came out. I think this is just perfect for like a go-to glam kind of makeup look, because all you need is one palette. I only use a Tartelette and Bloom palette. That is all I use on my eyes. So it's really great for traveling. It can be good for day looks, night looks, anything in between. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye!